Hey, top of the morning, people. Forget about it. Tim Tortelloni. Why do I struggle so much with that? Luke, top of the morning, man. I'll probably get interrupted. I hope I get interrupted at some point in time because there is supposed to be a plumber here. I'm just poking around. I'm just poking around. If anybody has anything that they would like to look at, of course, let me know. Outside of that, I am just kind of poking around. What's up here? What's up here? Imagine that's yeah. Hmm. I think blur looks interesting here. Oh, I guess SEI. Yeah, we take a look at SEI. I don't think I have that one on my list. Hold on, let me see if I have that on my list. Is it on the list? Yes, it is. Cool. Ugh. Well, that's unfortunate. All right. No, I want all those drawings to go away. Make them stop. What's that? I meant to put some music on this morning. Hmm. I think this is going to be a little bit of a tough one. I don't particularly see any reason we don't sort of fill this up here after a circumstance like that. Um, yeah, I don't particularly see a reason we don't fill this stuff. This is a little kind of fragile looking here. Um, so it's hard to find a motivation to want to like enter long in a place like this. Entering short up here, I mean, it makes a little bit more sense. I don't the trouble is I don't think that the short necessarily brings you to a new low. Um, I don't know if I get that vibe from it at all. Yeah, this is and it's it's Friday too, so like yeah, I don't know about I don't know about all the this is what I'd want to see, and I'd want to be really, it'd be probably a next week thing for either one of these ideas. What I'd like to see is I'd like to see it kind of flow along these lines. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much just like that, right? Like kind of come up here, have some turbulence, come back, clean this stuff up, maybe hit back down into there for another leg up. That's what I'd like to see, but I just don't have any. Yeah, it's just a little too fragile in the current area, and though I think it does. I mean, that's the trouble, though. Is I think it does go up. So let me go in a little bit closer. Sometimes on these altcoins, I don't like to go down to the super low time frames. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I mean, this would be and this is a riskier idea, but if you can get out of here, showing clearance above here, and then get back into here, grabbing that leg, maybe. Because I do feel like it goes up there. Just there's just very little to cover on an SL. If at least if we could pull up out of this section right here and form some demand in that area, then you know, I mean, that kind of sort of makes a little bit of sense. A little risky if you ask me, a little risky, but that kind of makes sense. It's in and about that 3R territory. Yeah, so probably something like that on SEI. As far as like the immediate interim, but again, you know, super risky, super risky. And you want to see like pretty good clearance up here too, like yeah, like up in this region, like 428 or whatever. I don't want to see it fail the high, just barely poke above the high and then start coming back down, because then I think it's going to pull the bottom side of this, and I don't know if it's going to come here or continue to go down and sweep up all of this stuff at that point. So that would be my direct opinion on Velo, or not Velo. I don't know why Velo. Where did that come from? On SEI. Let's see. We got more people in the chat now. G Corp, Jacob Dorton, Quasim, JRMO, Jeffrey, Tamale. Yeah, good morning to the rest of you guys. Let's see here. ETH. 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 What's up with the ETH? What's happening on that chart? Let's go take a little peek. You bastard. Well, it didn't get down to the area that I wanted to long it from, as it never does, because it's fucking ETH. Sorry for my French. It just always seems to, it just always seems to be super squiggly. Yeah. Now, unfortunately, nothing I would like to play on this today. Nope. No, thank you. And the reason for that for me is I have resistance right here. I'm already at the premium of this local range of price. So it's like, what am I going to do? Am I gonna come in at here and cover things like this to target stuff like that? Like, that's not even risking a dollar to make a dollar. So that yeah, that doesn't particularly work super well for me. I mean, you know, you could think about covering something like this low for a run at this high, but even that is pretty piss poor risk to reward. Now, if you breach the high, I guess, you know, you a trade like that would be pretending that you know it's going to break the high, which you may know those things. I don't know those things. I do not know those things. Let me get this position out of the way because it is just absolutely making my life miserable. And let's get this range tool off of here. Yeah, essentially, it would be that same riskier style of action that I was just proposing on SEI, right? It'd be that same. So wait, do we have a high over here? Yeah, let's get that back on here. Yeah, I'd probably say something along those lines. That's the best I got for you. It's the best I got for you. But it's not really great risk to reward, because I would be very careful at both of these levels, right? 34, 38. You don't want a failure there. You don't want failure there. No, you don't. No. No, because there's actually a piece of supply over here that price is really still kind of struggling on. To a certain extent. I mean, to a certain extent, it got a little bit of a pullback there. Um, but all I'm saying is if you can't breach that high, then you're likely to come back for that low. And if the low doesn't hold and instead breaks, then it's just a whole different situation on your hand at that point. At that point, you're probably coming down to challenge something like that guy. So yeah, it's Friday too, man. A little bit on the riskier side, a little bit on the riskier. ETH doesn't follow SMC. It's a stupid crypto, dude. I mean, like it doesn't respect it well on lower time frames. Let me put it that way, because I think what ends up happening is like it's just slightly behind Bitcoin, and so like the whereas like on Bitcoin, this zone here on Bitcoin, it 100% got tapped. ETH always fucking front runs. It's front running ass bitch, right? Because wouldn't that be the same? That would be the equivalent of this, right? That would have been the equivalent of this on the Bitcoin chart. ETH is always just such a freaking ninny and front runs everything. Front runs all the things, like a yeah, yeah. Yeah, always front running, you little bastard. Um, but yeah, that's probably all that I would look at like directly on ETH. And if I didn't say so, this is a riskier trade because you are longing in premium. I mean, in just your most local range, you are longing into the premium top section of the range. Far better to long down, obviously down here. Where does market structure actually come on your side? Here, still at, or below the equilibrium line. Like these are the better places to trade it from. They're just the better places to trade it from. Up in premium now. Not saying it doesn't work. It just that inherently you are taking on more risk up in that area. It's just no ifs, ands, or buts. Ifs, ands, or buts about it. I think somebody threw an odd one in here. SCRT. Okay, SCRT. Let's see where we're at. Do we have any kind of history on this asset? Well, I mean, that's not overly encouraging. It's not overly encouraging, but I suppose, go away, highlighter. No matter how many times I hit the escape key, it's never the right amount of times. All right, so you got some bullish weekly market structure down here. You got a high that, like, I would make the argument that this here equals the target of this, and it hasn't hit its target yet. Then you have this real shit situation of everything still being internal to these two. Because we're still in the weekly chart, right? So if we drop down to the 4 hour, now what do we got? Now what do we got? 4 hour breaks bearishly there. Yeah. That is a problem. I get it. I see it. I see what you're looking at, and it could probably work. Um, it's just really unfortunate that we're still internal to these 2 points. It's just super unfortunate. Because you break 4 hour there, boom, we come up. Okay, so we've already mitigated this. Down, we have demand down here. Did it actually pull the low of it? Because I think that might actually be better. I think I would feel better about that. Yeah, I do feel better about that. Yes, I do feel better about that. Yeah, so I would imagine what you're kind of looking at is along these lines. Come up to there, slip that over. Let's get a ray on this guy. Boom, 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 boom. I would imagine if you're looking at this chart, you're looking to fill this gap here. I would imagine that's what you're looking at. I don't hate the idea. I don't hate the idea. I really don't. Let's see. Let me take a look at a couple of other things. So something must have broken structure down in here. Something here must have broken structure on a lower time frame. Like I feel like that must have been the case. But nothing really relevant. I'll tell you that much. Nothing really relevant. Actually, didn't look so great down there. But I don't know, man. Like I feel like it's going to fill this gap. I do feel like it is going to fill this gap before ever challenging this low again. I do feel like that is an accurate statement. Um, I just don't think that the juicy leg of this. I feel like the juicy leg of that is next week. I feel like in the in the coming days, what are we on a 15-minute chart? Hold on. First of all, what day is this? Let's see, that's on a Monday, okay? And so that all last week it dumps back down to a Monday here. So we go from Monday to Monday, and then we start running back up into a Friday. Yeah. I just feel like it. I feel like it just kind of struggles a little bit through these areas. Maybe gets up into here over the weekend. Then we got to pull back some weekend liquidity maybe for a further run next week. But I don't. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't want to short it yet. I don't. I really don't want to short it yet. I would have to bare minimum lose this to have any manner of wanting to short, and I don't think I'd want to take it any lower than 42.59 cents. Where the fuck's this plumber at though? This dude was like, "I'm gonna be there at 7:30," and I was like, "I don't really want to do that, but okay, sure, and, whatever." Anyways, yeah, so probably I don't know where I don't know where it's going to mitigate back into. You know what I mean? Like, is it going to come up, tap the high of the range? Is it going to come up, back down into something more juicy? Is it going to? I don't know. I feel like the long to here is somewhere inside of this zone, but we're missing a few candles, huh? Missing a few candles, so I can only stab something like this on as a placeholder until we kind of fill in a little bit more candles. Outside of that, I don't think I have. I don't think I have much. I don't think I have much. Okay, sorry. Looking, I got distracted by chat. You people distracted me. Let's see here. Came with a small list today. Dot TRX Gala, STRK, is it? That's a thing in Eagle. I got that. Hey brother, how are you? I'll message you at Discord. Sounds great. Hit me up at Discord. Rashad, gotcha. I'll keep an eye out. Um, and Slam Banjo's out. Oh, he's back. He's back. Yeah, Tom Lee. Yeah, that's what I was that's what I was seeing, man. Yep. All right, let's start banging on some of these. Dot. Let's go. Let's bang on some. Let's bang. Let's bang. Yeah, see? What in the hell was I thinking? What in the cotton picking hell was I thinking? Um, I mean, I guess the theory here was in the event that this didn't hold, that we came back here. I don't fucking know what I don't remember. I don't remember. But what we do have is we do clearly have a sweep of this low. that occurred, and we have a range that's been established, right? We had our first range point that was right over here. That's the first significant high you set, and that's the first significant low you set in this local area of price action. So we come up here, we fail the high, we come back down to the low, we fail the low. Where do we go? We go back up to the high, right? Now, let's see here. I don't think we can do it in one shot. I just feel as though that might, maybe, maybe, but it is coming into supply right now. So I almost feel like this is more logical for a scalp short at this point. But something gonna have to give, right? Something gonna have to give. Let's pretend a couple of things though. Let's pretend that price comes up into here and then turns back around and loses this low here, this one, right? That one. I would think in a circumstance like that, you could probably start shorting down to something. I don't know whether I want to pick this one or this one. So we'll pick them both, right? If I can't make up my mind, then we'll pick them both, and we'll make targets out of both of their asses. Now, obviously this is a if this then that, and it ain't done anything along those lines yet. And I don't, I don't think the risk to reward's going to be super great, guys. I don't know how high that high goes, right? Like if it just stops right there and rolls back around, maybe not the worst risk to reward through those areas. Yeah, but again, structure's got to break, right? If it doesn't break, it's just going to continue doing what it's doing, right? It's just going to continue setting higher highs and higher lows and blah 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 until we find out what's going on at this swing high up here, or the range high, for that matter. This line doesn't belong here anymore. That line is dead. It does not belong on my chart. Yeah, those are the ones that belong. Yeah, I mean, I dots. Not too many undos. I just want the highlighters to go away now. Love them, and then I immediately hate them. Yeah, no, I don't love I can't responsibly long here. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. You're way too close to premium with supply sitting right on top of you. I can't do it. I can't long here. I can't long here. I can wait for a short that may never happen, and I don't think that short brings you to a new low. I do not think it brings you to a new low. No, no, no. No, I do not. I think if anything, it kind of triggers some manner of range at most prior to taking that out. If not just like one of these. Right? You know what I mean? Like I don't I'd be pretty surprised if it took you below there. Yeah, if it did take you below there, then I think you got a hell of a short on your hands because I think you actually are going considerably lower. Um, so yeah, it would be like a scalp play. That would just be a little scalp short. That'd just be a little scalp short for me. All right, now shit, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa! What is happening in my chat? There's too much going on. I need. There's too many people. Too many people. Too many people. Just joking. All right, TRX. P of R's and X's. Really? Yeah, it's probably going to go up quite a bit. Not immediately. It's probably not going to fly up today. So relax because it's Friday. Relax. But generally speaking, your structure from this low to this high, the highest time frame structure of it, or rather the most relevant market structure point in there is that one for me. That's the one that you got to break to even contemplate prices like this again. And is at the bottom of a very nice section of demand. And after coming back into demand, we kind of do a 1, 2, 3 looks like it wants to reaccumulate to me. All right, so next notable resistance, I'll just pick on this guy. Actually, you know what? Let's beef him up a little bit. Let's beef him up. I'm gonna go with my resistances as I actually want to change this guy just a touch. Just erring on the side of caution. On the side of caution here. I'm gonna say there is some resistance in between, or you know, whatever. There's resistance up here. I say you better look better on a different time frame, or you just better do that, right? Um, this is where this right now. This is I couldn't long unless we could get back down into something like that. Current. Oh, is the plumbers finally made it here? I'll be back. Give me just a minute. That my long currently would have to come over there. Probably better than you, bro. How's the Dodgers? You know, all right. I've got the plumbers plugged in. They're ready to rock and roll. I'm back. Um, yeah, that's where I would have to long from. And until then, I think I'd rather like if you could get anything to break, maybe scalp down to there. But like I guess it'll probably happen eventually. But do I think that it's this low that's going to break? I guess let's just talk about that. No, I probably not. It's probably somewhere else, awkward, somewhere, somewhere else. It's probably not this. This is probably not your scalp short. Because I think we're filling gaps right now, right? Either way, I just don't feel like this. I just don't feel like this is the scalp short here. No, no, I don't. I don't. I think if it's somewhere, it's somewhere else. Yep. Yep. Okay. Let me get back into. Let me get recalibrated here. Recalibration. Let's go. We gotta move, man. We gotta move. We got shit to do. People need you, Brewberry. Folks up. So yeah, TRX just kind of like, you know, it's storm clouds up here. So I'm looking for any manner of market structure shifting inside of these areas for something to come down and mitigate. For I want to lower high to form somewhere in here. Okay, we're all up from here. I want a lower high somewhere. I meant to say higher low. Sorry, higher low. I want a higher low somewhere for a higher high. I just don't have enough candle. I like this so far, but I don't even know where this ends yet. So yeah, that's as far as I can take this chart. It's as far as I can take it for me, just for me. Let me see TRX. We did TRX. Let's get Gala. Let's get Gala. Where are you at? Learn your fucking alphabet and act like you're older than 4. This is a spot perspective from many moons ago. Let's get some shit off here so I can fucking read this. Oh, Gala might be now. Gala may, right? Maybe scalp shortable today. You had a pretty good topping range that built out of this prior supply right here. So that prior supply right here has created new supply. And what time frame am I on? The 2 hour? I'll take it. Let's see what it looks like on the 4 real quick though. I might want to play around with this for a minute. 6, no, okay. I liked it where I was. Why am I trying to fucking make it something it doesn't need to be, man? Why am I trying to do that? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd look for a loss of local structure on this. I don't think I'd try and drive it down too far. Oh, I surely would not try and drive it down any further than this. No, I definitely would not try to drive it down any further than that. Because by this area on the chart, I'd already be looking for longs somewhere in these zones. So I would propose that price does this. That's what I would propose that it is going to do. And we're still in the 2 hours. Let's, I don't know, let's go to the 10 or something like that. Yeah, it's a little awkward in here still. It's a little awkward in here. As much as I can see my previous statement being an accurate statement, it's a little awkward in here. Because see, technically on the 10-minute, you've already broken structure out of here. It happened right here. That didn't load. See, this is why I use a goddamn highlighter. It already broke here. So did you have new supply in this area? And if you did, yeah, but that's what I mean by it's awkward. So it's like I already see that it's hit the area of this supply that I find to be the most interesting. But as it kind of pulls back from here, it doesn't really set any like it just goes sideways. It just goes sideways from here. Yeah, I mean, like we have not even breached any of this. So it's just kind of sandwiched in this moment of indecision. Your local range is still internal to here and here. So like shorts for me are short. In order to scalp this, I need to see some bears step in here. Yeah, I need to see bears step in before I could short anything along those lines. And the bears just ain't here yet. That might be them right there. They could be entering right here. They might have been like, bro, he said it. It's go time. Launch it. But I don't know that yet because you got to break something, man. And this is an internal low. It's really not breaking anything significantly to do that. Your external low is clear over here. This is what represents the highest time frame structure break between here and here. It's this guy. This is just an internal only break, internal structure down from the high. Yeah, I kind of have like that's the vibe. The vibe I get from the chart, I don't know where we like a 2 hour or some shit like that. The vibe I get from the chart is this. That's the vibe I get. I don't know if it's going to happen, man. I don't know if it's going to happen. That's just the best I can do for you on it. I'm running behind STRK. STRK. I should probably go take a look at Bitcoin real quick though. Before I do that, I should probably see what the hell is going on over there. Wait, boom. What's up? Ooh, I mean, I'd like to put this in context for Bohm. I don't know where we are, but yeah, I'd like to come back and put some context to that, but that doesn't look so hot right there off the hop. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, never mind. Wait, hold on. I happen to be long from this morning on BTC, and I'm like, wait, hold on. I should probably go look at that chart. Where are you? Where are you? So if it's not on the 4, I must have to drop. I think I have to drop time frames. Where are you? Where are you? I will accept you. I will accept this is the answer. Hmm. 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 Now I have to close my long. Sucks. It was fun. I was having so much fun. I mean, I at least got to get my stop loss like well into profit here. Bare minimum, we got to do that. Bruh. Bruh, bruh. Okay, sorry. Distracted again. I got distracted again. We were doing something else. There's all this chat down there that I haven't even read yet, and I'm still stuck on STRK. I don't think this looks a lot different than what did that other gentleman ask for? I don't even remember the name of it. Was it? It was SCRT. That's what it was. It was SCRT. That it really doesn't look a ton different than that. I still see the same double topping, this same little double top area of supply on the chart right here. I still see that, which is still going to represent. Maybe if I would zoom in, sometimes it would. I'm the worst. I'm the fucking worst, guys. I still see a gap that wants to fill. I still see a break here. Let's get this indicator off of here. Stop with that. Yeah. In a lot of ways, looks pretty similar. Looks pretty similar. But I think currently, yeah, I mean, currently, you're. I'm not. I'm just not about a breakout trade on this one. For me, I'm not about a breakout trade on this. I'm just. It's just not my. It's just not my flavor. It's just really not my flavor. No, I'm really not a breakout trade on that. I'm a range initiation mitigation kind of fellow, and so let me see if I can find anything that makes sense to mitigate. We could also fail this range high, right? But let's drop down and see what we've got. Think you have a short on your hands if you lose this low with a significant candle body close. I don't care what time frame you're on. It's this. I guess it's this time frame. Whatever. Down here. I think you could actually scalp this short. Uh, yeah, even if it comes back up, retraces back up after that with just a target of these semi-equal lows right down here. But that's not what I came here for. What did I came here for something that I wanted to mitigate inside of here. The trouble is I don't really find anything I like. That's kind of the trouble. There's nothing I really love in here for it. No, it just isn't. It just isn't. Uh, it just isn't. Be careful of this guy though. Right? How ironic would it be if this actually did happen, this guy, but then it just smacked that demand and went. Be careful of that guy. But yeah, I don't. It's tough. I want to complete my thoughts on this for this. I don't know what in the hell are we gonna mitigate in here. I guess it's this. I guess it is this. It's not my favorite, but I've never heard of this coin, never seen the chart before, so I guess I shouldn't be particular about it. Yeah, if you see that demand failing, I think you might be able to short it, but see, that's just so unfortunate though, because if it comes into here and then it comes up from here, well then if it does mitigate, it's not here, it's whatever new zone it prints, and then this low isn't there. It's like probably more along these lines, right? Something in that neighborhood. Anyways. Uh, all right, let's see. I don't know why. I don't know why it's stressing me out that I haven't caught up with chat, but it's stressing me out. So I have to keep moving here. We're gonna do eagle. Just unfortunate positioning. You got these really nice weekly lows underneath you. Eh, you're in premium. Because what I want is where I want involvement on E gold is probably after it cracks this high. Get this line off of here. You're dead to me. I really want involvement like on this somewhere, which is a long time away. I am going to recognize that we are trading into some supply right now. And so, yeah. So again, you know, you start losing your 15-minute structure on this. This blue box needs to go away. It's just fucking in the way. There's no point for you. Yeah, mostly everything's been pre-mitigated. It's a little bit right here that might create a front run of this general zone. But, oh, come on now. Come on now. I'd say I'm better than that, but we all know I'm not. And then is that your boom? And yeah, like this is what I want. I want that. That's what I want. But you know, like I have to want that because I can't long it this close to the high. You're in premium. So where do I want to where would I want to long it from? Well, probably not premium, right? I'd probably want to long it down more closer to discount. I'd much rather sell in premium. So if we lose some local structure here, yeah, then I would look to take it from premium to like discount somewhere in that area, which would probably look something like this. I need to lose this low. Okay, so let's get this on here, something like that, because this is the low in question that I am waiting for the loss of. 36.80. Yep. That's definitely the one. 36.37. My bad. My bad. Um, yeah, and then either a along out of here, or let's say that structure does kind of break down on you, and it starts flowing like this, and you see this prior to this. Then this becomes here, right? Then you gotta think quick, man. You gotta be like Quick Draw Jackson and think on the fly. You gotta think on the fly. Alex, I can't marry you, bro. You're married, bro. It don't work that way. Okay, all right. Listen, I'm not from Canada. Maybe I'll do that shit. But I don't think it can be, man. I think no, I don't think we can do that. I don't think we can do that. Man, you guys are giving me all the effing coins today, which is great. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. PYR, do I not have you on my list? You were there once. There we go. It was there once. Oh, this is a daily chart. I was like, God, this market structure is awkward. There's daily, so I guess whatever. Let's get down to 4. Let's get this out of here. I don't want to look at you anymore. And you are irrelevant. And please bear with me while I clean up my stupid chart. All right, now have we flipped? So we have not flipped the highest time frame structure between this high and this low yet. That is this high right here. We have not flipped that, but I would imagine what we did do is we flipped something between this high and this low, indicating it does want indeed to find out what's happening at that high. There's going to be some supply before it, so that's going to be where I will pick on. Watch it front run my zone. What does 15 tell us? 15 tells us that this looks like every other chart. It just looks like every other chart. So we are indeed filling this gap, right? Like that's very much underway on this one already. But let's take a look at our setting here. And you're at equilibrium, right? So I don't like to buy premium. I don't like to sell discount. And I really don't like to trade equilibrium. What the hell? What I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to do something. I would have to do something like this right now, and that just does not. It just doesn't work for me. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. That's yeah. That's yeah. It's not in an overly tradable position for me. No. No. The best I'll give this, and it's very awkward. It's very awkward looking. It's very awkward looking. So if this is where we broke the downward structure from this high to this low, if this is where we break it, then I have to say that my demand existed for the asset down in this region. Come on, just get on there, right? Down in this region, but I don't like this demand. That's the problem. I don't like this demand because it has no, it's a mess in here. This low has been purged and taken up there, but so that makes a nice area of demand. But then we came back and mitigated that demand. It's a mess in there. It's a mess in there. I don't like it in there. I don't like it one bit. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can really help you on PYR today. Not for me. Not for me. H bar. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. Stay with it. Stay in the game. Stay in the game. All right. So that's a pretty major target, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty major target. We were talking about this the other day. We were talking about this one the other day. Yes, we were. Yes, we were. Yeah, we were talking about a potential short up here. And it's approaching the low that I would want to see lost in order to confirm an idea like that. And if it works, I think it's going to work well. Everything is pre-mitigated. This lacks mitigation right here. But is that, if you really fill the top of this, do you think that this is gonna be the thing that keeps you from running the bottom? I suspect it is not gonna be the thing that keeps you from running the bottom. I suspect it only provides a lower high for a lower low. Okay, so let's keep looking here. Mitigated, 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 mitigated. This area is not mitigated. So I have to plan along out of here. And it could very well come off of here as well. And if, yeah, this is how my chart looks. This is how my chart looks. I don't know which one to put first. Nope, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Damn it. That's not what I want. Yeah, I stopped there. I stopped there on H bar. I stopped there on H bar. And they'll go any further on that. Okay, H bar took the high and back down, looking for mitigation before continuation down. Also, why the expectation back down to low 20 cents, low 20 cents, low 20. Oh, why the expectation of back down to low 20 cents? Because my explanation is very, very simple for that. This low right here, this low has a job to do. It was hired by it was hired by real people and their hard earned money to perform a job. Its job is to take out the high that created it. This one right here. If it is not good at its job, it has failed its job. And if it has failed its job, then it should return to the low that created it. So that's why I would target down there, back down to those semi-equal lows, and just generally just go back. Just generally a range rotational ranging effect, right? That's why. That's why. All right. Good Lord. See, it's too many people in the chat. God, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm doing. Dude, I'm like, thank you guys so much for the participation and asking for so many coins. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Let's see. I don't know. What are we doing here, buddy? What are we doing here? I don't know. Hold on, let's clean up. Let's clean up because we do have some stuff we're going to talk about here. Particularly great look. So obviously I'm worried about the loss of this and this accessible liquidity down here and unmitigated kind of things below it. That's what I would currently be worried about. Having said that, I'll give you my. If you break the highest time frame structure that exists between this high and this high, which is currently this. Yep, what you got? Yeah, bro, you done? You're too damn quick.
Well, there's two of us.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So you got it all capped off, toilet, everything gone. Do you have anything you can cap the floor drain for like the toilet? You know what I mean? Like where the
We put racks in them.
hey, that works for me.
Yeah, that's really the only thing.
Yeah, that's
The caps that you can actually put on are like $20.
okay. No, that's fair.
Or
we were gonna stuff
rack.
it full of rags anyway. I was just so that's fine. Cool. Right on.
What are you gonna do in there?
So I'm gonna bring in a guy to demo out all the walls and all the floors and everything, and then we'll bring you guys in to replace all of the plumbing inside of the wall. We're just gonna do all new plumbing in there, and then just
You're gonna watch yourself for handicap.
yeah, we'll probably.
I was gonna make a suggestion to you if you wanted. You can turn them into unisex and only have one handicap.
We're probably going to reconfigure into 3 unisex bathrooms. Yeah.
And then we'll make one of them handicap, and then we'll be able to keep the ADA people off of you.
Perfect.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Right
That's
on.
the last thing you want. You get a handicap.
Oh,
person
nothing to
in
do with
here.
it.
Yeah, and all you have to do is spread your arms. You're 6 feet.
Oh yeah,
If you can spin in a stall,
we're good.
you're good.
All right, Dave. You have a great one. All right.
I'm gonna write you up a bill real quick.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
You can just drop it in the desk if that works for you, or do you need a check from me?
I'm not sure exactly because
They have been billing us. I have a checkbook. I don't care. Makes
let's
no
go
difference.
ahead until I know what's going on. Let's go ahead and pay this one, and
Sure.
then because I know you got Airbnbs too, right? You
Uh,
got other things going on.
yeah, we have, oh yeah, we have the whole motel going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me call Jimmy. I think we'll be okay, and then we'll just send you something. Okay?
Cool.
That
Sounds
sound
good, bro.
to you? Let me call Jimmy real quick. Hey, Sirius, call Jimmy. The motel's about to start again, huh? I heard you got your permits.
Yeah, we got permits, so I'm still waiting to hear from Jimmy because we gotta prep it for rough trade inspection, and then then we're ready to start putting flooring in and drywall in and all kinds of shit.
Hey, Bunhuggers is okay to bill, right? Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Sweet. Thanks, bro.
Be about what? We got 2 hours. That's 400 an hour. That's 600. Some parts. Less than 700 parts.
Okay.
Okay. I always say, how many don't finish the parts?
It's always funny. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. What were we doing? Ondo? I was talking about the highest time frame structure in between these two, which is going to flip up here. And I can't really touch it long until there. Can't really touch it long until there. And yeah. What the hell broke? What is happening here? Yeah. I feel I don't I could this is in a weird spot, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I like it once it's broke this. That's when I like it. And until then, I don't like it. And I have no interest in trading it from here to here or from here to here. No. No, I don't. No, I hate these at freaking equilibrium. Get the fuck out of here with that. Fuck out of here with that. No. Nope. No Ondos. No Ondos. You think BTC from 104.630 is still valid? I don't know. I haven't even looked at BTC in a while. I gotta get back over there. Brett spot. Okay, let's go see. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What is happening? What is life even? Oh, okay. So if you're like, hey, is the short still valid from up here? Why does it look like I've even been on this chart today? What was I doing? That's not what I needed either. No, I don't. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, it's probably going down, huh? I can see it. I can see it. I mean, I'd be so lazy. Bro, I'm actually kind of out of sorts today. Whatever, I don't even care. I just wanted to know that it was here. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. You have more top side wicks than you have bottom side wicks, though. These are all wicks. These are not really wicks. That says to me that the positions that got filled at the top side were larger positions than the ones on the bottom side. But I'm really not convinced here. Just not convinced, unfortunately. Okay. Let me relax for a moment. Ondo will unlock coins. That's why it's not going up. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, like if there's a big unlock coming, then maybe people don't want to they want to wait for supply to enter the market before there's demand for it. I mean, it makes sense, right? It makes sense. If you were, let's say you wanted to buy I don't know, let's say you wanted to buy a Blackstone grill for your patio, and that Blackstone grill is $500, right? And but you have information that Walmart's about to drop 8 million Blackstone units into distribution without inside your market. You're like, oh well, shit. We'll just wait until Walmart drops all those. So that should yank the price down quite a bit because there will be more supply than demand, and so I'll just grab my Blackstone then. So I understand the logic. It makes sense. Yes, Attack of the Highlighters. Ondo, let's see. Okay, all right, all right. My brain has somewhat calmed down. I do need hype looking shorts. We can take a peep at hype. I believe this one you said possibly got 16 before. Let's go take a peep at it. Um, and then I unfortunately have to let you guys go. It's a little bit more volatile for a Friday than I was expecting. If I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, I was thinking I could come on here and just relax today, but it's actually a little bit more wild than I anticipated. And then maybe we get back to H bar or something. No, Bone. It was Bone. Bone was the one I wanted to look at. What in the world is happening here? Well, it never really got to the area that I wanted to short it from. That's the problem. Yeah, it never, first of all, it never really, yeah, it just didn't achieve the place that I wanted it to achieve. Let's get this cleaned up a little bit. This line has no relevance in life anymore, nor does this one, nor does this. And this was just a theory craft. I know what yellow means. All right. So your highest time frame structure from this low to this high is still perfectly intact. And so no, I don't. I struggle to see a short here. It looks like you had a pretty good buy up out of demand. I struggle to find a short here. I mean, look at the volume on that wick. I don't know. I don't know. See that right now it's just you did not close below this. Oh, I see. I see. It's because we did take this high. Now I understand. Now I understand. We did take this. I get it now. But you have to break this. So yes, by setting this high and then setting this low, taking this high should return price to the low. And then we come up from here, we set a high, we come back down. So we failed this high. That's what has returned us back to the low again. But that failure to close underneath that low, I'm pretty hands off on that. I'm pretty hands off on that. I would rather, well, that's an awkward wick. No. See, because what's the time frame I'm looking for? Come on, brain. Don't do this to me. I would actually, yeah, I mean, when I look for supply and demand, what I'm looking for is is someplace on a chart that formed inefficient price action, because I believe that inefficient price action is only formed when there is a dramatic divergence between a supply or demand dynamic. In other words, if people are selling down into this, that is your supply, and then you snap back up, this is completely inefficient price action in here. And so this does represent a sell to buy that is inefficient. So I'd honestly, I'd rather look to that as demand, and I really wouldn't be surprised if this wick right here was the mitigation of it. That actually would not surprise me. And then is it setting discount or premium? Well, it was discount, and now it's equilibrium. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's the lack of the it's the lack of the close. For me, we are still inside of this range. So I don't have a ton of stuff to yeah, and on a Friday too, I'm not convinced on this price action. I mean, if I have to say anything, it's you didn't close here. You've got weakness up here. There's a little bit of supply rate. It doesn't even look like confident supply to me. No, that's in a tough. But no, it's just a no for me. We could check this thing a different day. If I have to trade this at this point in time, somebody puts a gun to my head, like I have to long it, and I don't love the idea of doing that. Like, no, 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 no. Unfortunately, and I say that because where's the break on the leg of price from here to here? Where are you gonna return that to bullish? You got to be back up here to return that to bullish, and now you're trading like too close to the center of those 2 points. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. It's like I think it's going to go up, and I won't trade it. Sui's probably going to be my last one. I didn't even realize what time it was. I didn't even realize what time it was. Let me just wipe this chart, please. Please. I think it's going to come up after. I think it's going to come for that high. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I do think it's going to come for the high, but I don't think it's in any place that I would want to trade it. What I'm looking at here is honestly kind of hard to draw. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Clearance above there. Okay. So it's kind of where our external market structure is. Our demand was down in this area. We set a high, we set a low, we come back, we don't clear the high. And so because you didn't clear it, well then you have to return and remove the liquidity from the other side, which we did. And so now like things like that should go next, but it's in the equilibrium. It's close enough to it that I don't want anything to do with it. No, I don't want anything to do with it. But I feel like it is up. I feel like I feel like it takes out this kind of stuff before it takes out that. Yeah, yeah, nothing about this leg looks bearish yet. Nothing about that leg looks bearish yet, at least not on the higher time frame stuff. No. Yeah, and then even worse, get this line out here. I don't want to look at you. Whatever you are, you need to go away. Yeah, even worse, you're internal to these two right here. Your structure is generally pointing in this direction, but you're internal to these two, and not only are you internal to them, but you're at the equilibrium, about at the equilibrium of them. So if there is a trade on this, I suspect it's probably something a little bit more along these lines. It's a bold statement. No, let's go with this. Yeah. I would reckon it's probably something. This is, yeah. I see that's the problem. I would want to cover the low of where we're at. And I'd probably target both of these guys, all of these guys. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that I don't actually fully hate that. All right, and what's up, Reavers? Oh, what do you own, Ondo? You're saying you own Ondo, and you want to know what the hell to do with it? It's a tough question. It's just like, what'd you buy it for? What was your plans? What's your goals? What's your time horizon on your investment? Um, there's questions. Yeah, it's all about where you got in. Um, All right, it's 9 o'clock, guys. I gotta get out of here. I'm actually hella tired today. What in the world is happening up here? What happened to XRP? You bitch. You bitch, you couldn't crack it, huh? Sorry, I made a little bit of money off it. Oh, peek at BOEM and then I'm out. I do still want to see the BOEM chart too. Come on. You're testing my patience. I'm fucking long really. If you could break this high, I'll clean some of this stuff up here in a second. After touching the low of the range, I still think that would be interesting to long. Still think that'd be interesting to long. And then BOEM. There was just something. Yeah, I just wanted to. I just need to put what I saw into context on BOEM. I think it was BOEM before I go anywhere. Nah. No. Probably no spectacular shorts off of BOEM. Yeah, probably not. No, you just flipped you're gonna flip your daily structure, probably bullish today. I'd rather long it out of here. Yeah. Yep. That. I think I may have missed some. Sorry, I don't think I'm going to be doing. Uh, yeah. Oh, you want to buy it? You want to buy Ondo? Buy Ondo. Give me daily candle body close above 134.82, and I would say it's currently trading in this direction, which doesn't give me motivation to buy anything. But if you could return, you're going to flip your daily market structure back to bullish on 134.82. So I would want it above there. I would rather, even if it came from here all the way up, I would rather buy it here than here. That's what I'd rather do. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go, guys. I gotta get on this shit. I gotta get on this shit. Let me go back down to this local range though, and just recontextualize this. Oh yeah. I would also look along that. Yeah, these are long territories on Bohm. I mean, I hate to mess people's heads up. I do. I hate to mess people's heads up, but there is kind of potential for a power 3 here. So that is actually pretty important low. A pretty important low, if you ask me. Which is why I went along it. All right. Yeah, I gotta go. I'm stopping myself. I'm stopping myself. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Cheers and good day to you. I have to stop.